The Great Mammoth War, 300 hunters versus the giant beast. Around 20,000 years ago, during the Ice Age, much of the Earth was covered in snow and ice. Life was harsh and dangerous. Early humans faced freezing temperatures, scarce food, and powerful animals that ruled the frozen wilderness. Among these creatures was one of the most magnificent beasts of the prehistoric world, the woolly mammoth. The mammoth was far larger than any modern elephant. Its massive curved tusks, thick fur, and incredible strength made it the king of the icy plains. A single adult mammoth could weigh several tons, and when threatened, it could easily crush anything in its path. One particularly brutal winter, a small human tribe found itself on the edge of starvation. Food supplies were running low, children were hungry, and the elderly were growing weaker every day. The tribe's chief gathered his people and made a bold decision. If they could hunt a mammoth, the entire tribe would have enough food, clothing, and materials to survive for months. The next morning, 300 brave hunters set out across the frozen landscape carrying stone spears, axes, and burning torches. For days, they followed tracks through deep snow, crossing icy rivers and dangerous valleys. Finally, they found what they were searching for. A gigantic male mammoth stood alone on a snowy plain, separated from its herd. The beast looked like a walking mountain. Clouds of steam rose from its breath as it slowly moved through the snow. The hunters knew this would be the greatest challenge of their lives. Instead of attacking directly, they created a clever plan. They would guide the mammoth toward a narrow valley where it would have less room to move and use its tremendous strength. Slowly, the hunters spread out and began making noise. They waved torches and shouted, pushing the mammoth toward the trap. Suddenly, the giant beast realized the danger. With a thunderous roar, it charged. The ground shook beneath its enormous feet. Snow exploded into the air as the mammoth rushed forward. Its giant tusks smashed through trees and ice. Several hunters were knocked to the ground as the enormous animal stormed through the battlefield. Fear spread through the group, but nobody gave up. The hunters regrouped and continued their plan. Working together, they surrounded the mammoth from multiple directions. Fire, noise, and constant pressure slowly exhausted the giant creature. For hours, the struggle continued. As the sun began to set behind the frozen mountains, the mammoth's movements became slower. The mighty beast was tired. Seeing their chance, the chief gave the signal for the final attack. Hundreds of hunters raised their spears and moved forward together. Their voices echoed across the snowy wilderness as they launched their last desperate effort. After a fierce and exhausting battle, the giant mammoth finally collapsed onto the frozen ground. Silence filled the valley. Then came cheers of victory. The tribe had achieved what seemed impossible. The mammoth provided meat for food, fur for war, bones for tools, and tusks for crafting. It was a victory that would help the tribe survive the long winter ahead. That night, a great fire burned beneath the stars. The hunters celebrated their success, knowing they had defeated one of the most powerful creatures on Earth. Not through strength alone, but through intelligence, teamwork, courage, and determination. These were the qualities that would one day allow humans to conquer the world. As the flames danced in the cold night air, the tribe looked toward the future, unaware that their story would become part of humanity's incredible journey through time.
We have done it!
Globe to be continued. Like, share, and subscribe to Origin of Earth for more epic, prehistoric adventures, mammoth battles, and ancient human survival stories. Mammoth Fire Snowflake Footprint.
This was the dawn of our world.